Shalom Yasharal, all praises and glory goes to our mighty power, Yahweh Hashem, Yahushua Hashem, Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and salutations unto the elect men feeding the sheep of Yahweh Hashem, Yahushua in sincerity and in truth, with this great gospel coming out of our Bible, man. And we're going to get into this lesson about Esau Edom, right? Esau Edom, and you got the helm, you got Obama monkey ass at the front of the picture, but it's really about these Edomites. What do? They grow old and they thinking they done got away with murder, right? Because they done left their political positions, right? They done moved on with their lives, right? A lot of them, they moved from presidency to working for these major companies. They moved from these senator positions, right? Working for these major companies around America, man. And that's how come they be having that inside trade and all that other stuff. So we're dealing with a nation of people, man, that's all about deception and all about their own pockets, man. Their own pockets. And a lot of these people, they're all about specializing tales and lies. Tales and lies. And in their minds, they think they got away with all this shit. Like the Lord don't see all the atrocities this devil has committed on the face of the earth. That he has committed on the face of the earth. And we're at the time of this man being revealed. And it says, none of us ever lied. Oh, wait. There was that one time during the election. And there was multiple times during the election that you lied to the American people. What's one thing about these political people in Babylon the Great? Once they get in office, everything they said they were going to do, it changes. Everything they said they were going to do, they don't do it. They don't do it. So we know this system is set up to fail, man. And you got this clown nigga, right? Barack Hussein Obama. It says President Obama promised the United States would continue to support a free and open internet and would call out nations that censor content. And what you got going on in America right now, they're trying to censor all these different contents, right? Especially when it comes to us putting up videos, right? How many of our pages have been struck down, have been deleted because of what? Because of truth. And what do you do when they do that? You put up another page, you keep it going. You apply more pressure. Right? And that was in 2010 when he said he was all for the internet, all for the free market, all for the free thing, free this, do this, yeah. And then when we got in office now, yeah, I can't do that. Can't do this, right? It was more regulations, right? Because that's what these people are about, regulations. You fast forward to 2023, the internet is the single biggest threat to our democracy. Yeah, that's the biggest threat because why? The internet, they can't control the internet. They can't control the flow of information, right? They can't control the flow of information. Yeah, you could control a pastor at a 501c3 church because you got to pay taxes to keep that building up, but you can't control a motherfucker that's talking from the crib with a cell phone, right? You can't control that in different countries, right? You got people listening to Israelites that are in different countries, in Mexico, in Jamaica, in the Bahamas, right? You got Jakes over in Europe that we're listening to. So Esau can't control a motherfucking thing. This is global. And it was set up to go that way. I'm going to go to the book of Psalm 68 and 11. The Lord gave the word, right? Great was the company of those that published it, right? You can't stop this gospel from spreading, right? It's like, especially when they choose to really shut down the internet, that's what the famine of the word. So that's really going to go against these people of this society if they shut down this computer. That's going to be an end game for them because the Lord said it's going to be a time where you are going to have a famine of the word where you won't be able to hear this gospel, right? I'm going to read Isaiah 29 and 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us, right? That's the main thing. These devils are mad because they're being exposed. They're being exposed. At one time, nobody knew who the wicked was, right? Nobody knew about Esau. Nobody really knew about Esau Edom, these Idumeans, right? But with the flow of information, with the internet, with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, pushing that truth and it's spreading, since it spread like wildfire throughout the YouTube, right? The Lord set up the YouTube to bring down this devil. So now he recognized that the internet is a threat to his society, man. Is a threat to his society. I'm going to read the book of Psalms 19 and 1. It says, the heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, right? What it say? Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. There is no speech nor language where the voice is not heard. The line is gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them have he set a tabernacle for the sun. Yeah, man, that internet pushing this word. That internet, you can listen to this gospel any time of the day, different languages, right? You could replay a video, right? Esau talking about he done deleted videos, but other people done reposted it on their pages, so these videos really never get deleted, right? You really can't. There's no way you could stop this flow of information, man. This man, he understand that this whole system. Matter of fact, let's go back to what that clown ass nigga Barack Hussein Obama said. The internet is the single biggest threat to our democracy. And what you got the internet doing right now? Let's read this. It says, the heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. Yeah, now you know who the wicked is, right? Now you know what the plans of these people, this society is, man, because Esau set it up. Thank you very much. You promise? You promise? Shalagi, it says, day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. And it's spiritual that you got people in the Philippines calling on Yahweh Shem Yahushai, people in Asian countries calling Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and different heathen countries, right? Because that's the speckled bird waking up to who they are. It's gonna be. It was gonna be a time where you was gonna have a flood of the Gentiles coming into the truth, and the Gentiles ain't talking about no motherfucking heathen. It's talking about the Israelites that were scattered amongst the heathens. That's who the Lord is gonna call back, right? Let's go back. Let's go to that verse. Yeah, this Isaiah 11:11, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Pathros and from Cush and from Elam and from Shinar and from Hamath and from the islands of the sea. And that is so spiritual because I'm at a spot right now eating my lunch, and my waiter, his name is Ephraim. And if you look at him, man, he don't look like a so-called Israelite. He look like a regular. He look like a so-called heathen. If you look him in the face, you're trying to figure out what nation are you. But his name is Ephraim. And I said, you got a spiritual name? He said, yeah, he know. So that's what the times we're dealing with, man. The Lord's about to bring in that remnant of Israel, man. And that's who's going to be delivered. That's who's going to be saved. That's who's going to be saved, the elect of the remnant of Israel. Man, I'm reading again, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand against it the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria. You got Israelites in Assyria and Egypt and Pathros and in the Cush and in the African countries and Elam and Shinar and Hamath and from all the islands of the sea. You got Israelites in places that Esau ain't even been through yet, right? Because the Lord, what did the Lord said He was going to do? He was going to scatter us throughout the four corners of the earth, right? That was the punishment for being disobedient. And since He scattered us, right, He's using this truth to what? Gather us, right? He's using this gospel to gather us, and this gospel is coming through what? Through the internet. Through the internet. You got prophets on the street, but mostly people are waking up to this gospel through the internet. There's gonna be a time where they're gonna try to come look for us on the streets, but they ain't gonna find us. They ain't gonna find us, right? Shit, how did I learn this knowledge? At home, watching the internet from the apostles. And then the Lord built up my spirit. I studied and learned and showed myself approving. And we got on the highways. And next thing you know, we're still out here pushing this word for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's all that matters, man. It's about gathering the elect of Yasharallah. The elect of Yasharallah. And these devils, they scared. I'm reading the book of Jeremiah 50:2. It says, declare ye among the nations and publish it and set a standard. Publish and conceal not, right? That's why we load up these videos on YouTube and different platforms to get this gospel out to the elect. It says what? Declare ye among the nations and publish it and set up a standard. Publish and conceal not. Say Babylon is taken, Bel is confounded, Morodak is broken into pieces, her idols are confounded, her images are broken in pieces, right? Right? So nobody's no longer believing in white Jesus, right? Nobody's really no longer believing in that American system, right? Why? Due to the internet exposing these devils. Yeah, right. Due to the internet now, more people in this society know that they're slaves. That the rulers of this society is not here for their benefits, right? For their best interest. The rulers of this society are set up for the elite's interest, right? Right. Continuity of government to keep that system going. They don't give a fuck about you, you low level people, man. Right? You people are slaves, and thanks to the internet now, you know. So what? This system is going down. A lot of people ain't happy to be on the bottom. They don't want to be the 99% while 1% controls everything, right? Look at us. We waking up. Hey, nah, we don't want to be an African American or Mexican. Nah, we Israelites. Yeah, that's what's happening due to the truth being spread through the internet.